EA dropped a brand new promo today. I think it's called Infinite Flux or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, the card art is pretty cool. I actually do like it. And then we actually got a few Eagles for this. We got Darius Slay, who got a 99 overall. Cris Carter, I think he got, we'll talk about his card. So it's one of the cards upgradable. I think it goes up to a 97 if I'm not mistaken. We'll talk about it more when we get to it. I think he looks pretty good. And then we got another card. I think he's like a 95 or a 96. I have to check once again. But he's a linebacker, and I don't know if he's any good. We got to look at him. Somebody that actually how he signed. I think we got him from over from the Saints. We're gonna talk about all these guys. First up though, right here we got Mr. Darius Slay, big play Slay himself. He looks, stat-wise, looks insane. 99 stock speed, 99 stock zone. He's got 95 press, 97 man. I mean, stat-wise, I mean, it really can't get that much better than that. He looks great. The card art even looks good. His abilities are also pretty good. I mean, he only has 2 discount slots, so there's only so much you could do with it. But I would say it's pretty good ability. So he gets pick artist for 0, deep out zone for 0, mid zone for 1, and short route KO for 1. And it's all the same stuff in his other slide, and the rest of it is non-discounted. So you can really rock pick artist for 0, deep out zone for 0. And then if you want to spend the AP on mid-zone KO, you can. So it's not really bad AP. He doesn't get any X factors or anything like that. So overall W card, in my opinion, I would 100% pick this card up for the Eagles theme team. At the end of it, I'll kind of show you guys how I would run the Eagles theme team lineup with some of these new players, because Slay, I think, should definitely be out there. So this right here is a guy that Howie actually signed in free agency, and he does get Eagles chem. Zack Bonnell. He's 6'2", 225. He's a backer, and I haven't looked at his abilities yet, so it's kind of my first time looking at him. But looking at him as a backer that you want to use her, I mean, he looks, 96 speed. Like I said, he's 6'2". That's not really too bad. 79 block shed. Could be a little bit better. 89 strength. We can see what some of his tackling and other stats are. He's got a 94 tackle. What's his hit power? 92. So he doesn't look too bad. If he gets like lurk artist for 0 or something, this could be honestly a solid user, because you could get him up to like 98 speed. The guy does not get any discounted abilities. I don't even know if he gets lurk artist. I don't even know. He doesn't even get lurk. He gets lurker, but not lurk artist. So yeah, that's kind of a letdown of a card. I mean, maybe if you want to use him as like a pass rusher that you're going to have come in free, or, some type of just a blitzer guy, that's probably the only reason I could see you using this card, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, a little disappointing, but he is fast. The last card the Eagles theme team has got for this promo is Cris Carter. So this is a free card. You get to pick either Cris Carter or George Pickens. You get to choose between them. Cris Carter, if you're, I feel like it's the obvious choice. You got it. I mean, 6'3", come on now, 202. Bigger receiver. He starts out at a 92, and he can actually be upgraded to a 97. Now, I actually have his stats. I can show you guys what it looks like at a 97. Before that, though, I will show you guys his abilities he gets. So I think he gets 2 okay, he only gets 1 discount slot. So he gets mid-end elite for 0. Outside apprentice for 0, grab and go for 0, or grab and go for 1, and deep out elite for 1. So he gets mid and elite for 0, which is cool, I guess. I mean, receiver abilities aren't the biggest, it doesn't really matter. This is what Cris Carter will look like when he's a 97 overall. He'll have 97 stock speed. It looks like he had a route running is great. 98, 96, 96. Catching, it meets all the 3. Yeah, this card is great. At 97 overall, this card is very, very good. The Eagles theme team, he honestly definitely needs to be starting. I would 100% use this card over Julio, because Julio has that problem where for some reason, he'll glitch out and just stop on routes. Nobody knows why. He's not the only person. There's other guys to do it. Cris Carter, from my knowledge, is not one of those guys, and he's a free card. So I would definitely probably use this card over Julio. In my opinion, the top 3 receivers to use for the Eagles theme team: Harold Carmichael, Brian Finnerman. I feel like that should be like your 1-2. And then if you need a 3rd receiver, Cris Carter. And what I mean by your 1-2 is, I mean, like, if you run like my offense, ace offset or ace slot, I feel like I would still stick with Carmichael and Finnerman as your top 2 guys. But Cris Carter, if I ran 3 receivers, I would 100% have him out there. Now, some of you guys might run like 4 receiver sets, maybe run like an empty or something like that. You're probably thinking, I'll go with Julio, AJ Brown. I would actually go with neither of them. I would actually go with what is his name, Matt Collins from the Falcons. If you got to run 4 receivers, I would actually use him as your 4th receiver. He'll be like 98 speed with the theme team, 6'4", and his route running is all over 95, which is a really good threshold. So that's what I would actually use, receiving core wise. That's how I would look at running. For the Eagles defense, how I would run it with these DBs, don't mind the backers, don't mind the D-line. We're just going to be looking at the free safety, strong safety, corner 1, corner 2, and corner 3. Just pay attention to that. All that other stuff, don't worry about it. I haven't touched any of that. How in my opinion, like if you run like a nickel normal, or 3-4, talking nickel normal, 3-4, stuff like that. We'll dive into dollar a little bit. How I would personally, not even a nickel normal, but just nickel in general, anything like that, like a big nickel, dollar. If you run dollar, just add an extra DB. It doesn't matter who, just add an extra fast DB to blitz. If you want to add like DRC, or you want to add like, or you could, because a lot of people can say, should you use Quinyon Mitchell in the slot over DRC? That's up to you. Personally, I would use Quinyon because DRC was a bum for us IRL, so I'd rather use Quinyon just because, you know what, but like if you run like a dollar, you just, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So this is like just the base defense in general. So in my opinion, at safety, I would go Kevin Byard and Nnamdi Asomugha because they both get the universal coverage X factor. Now obviously if they got like a Tony Gonzalez and they're zapping X factors up out of there, just switch Dawkins and Nnamdi, you know, if the X factor ain't coming on because of they got momentum shift or something. For the actual corners, if I had to pick, I would go Darius Slay, Brian Dawkins as the outside corners, and then I would go Quinyon Mitchell in the slot just because that's how I would personally run the Eagles secondary right now. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about these brand new Eagles that came out today. Bond, I feel like you could pick him up as a special teamer, but you know, like I said, or you could use him as like a blitzer guy. That's really the only reason I see using him. Cris Carter, I think legit needs to be an addition to your team. Now, would I use him personally right now? Like, well, because I run ace offset, so I'm only use 2 receivers. I would definitely have him in the lineup at receiver 3, but he would probably just be there for depth because I'm not benching Carmichael nor Finner in there for him. That's just kind of what it is. But like a 3 receiver set, I feel like Cris Carter's definitely the guy. Big play Slay, I would definitely pick up. He's the champion, so you could probably just do like his set or something, you know, save a little bit of coins, but definitely you want to have him out there. I think the Eagles team definitely got some W cards today, but you guys let me know. That's pretty much gonna do it for this one, man. If you enjoyed the video, man, drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one.